Chester Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here, and I'd like to make a personal statement on behalf of me, JoesphGames, to the PDK, the Poke DraftKings League. It has come to my attention that I've been a bit foul and abusive in the Skype chats. I'd like to formally apologise for this. It was not my intentions to be like this. It was not my idea to be like this. Maybe I put a bit too much pressure on myself. Maybe I took this league a hell of a lot more seriously than I meant to, and it turned out really bad for me. Now, I'm really sorry about that, and I don't really know why I did that. I really love doing these battles on the channel, and after all, it is just Pokemon. I need to take this a hell of a lot less seriously than I've been taking it over the past few weeks, and learn to just enjoy having these battles, because the fact is I'm enjoying working with these people, I'm enjoying doing these battles, I'm enjoying being part of the PDK and doing the team building and everything. I'm enjoying building sets for mons that I've never used before. I mean, last week, during our match, the match you're about to see, actually, I use a Crocoon set. I never use a Crocoon set. It was so awesome to get the ability, to get the opportunity to use that set, to use any of the other sets I've built over these past 7 weeks, have been amazing. And I would not give it up for anything. I would not take it back for anything. You've loved every minute of this league. I know it hasn't seemed like it, and I know that it hasn't been what I've wanted it to be on the channel, and I feel like it seems like a dark corner in the books of JoesphGames, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to go and do everything I can to turn it around and make it seem better with these last couple of weeks, as we go on the road to week 12 and the final few weeks of season 2 of the PDK. And I want to talk about battles now. If you look at my entire career as a Pokemon trainer, throughout my entire life, my 27 years of life, and my time being with Pokemon ever since Pokemon Blue, I've had 11 battles. Literally, I've done the math. I've had 11 battles. And if you discount the week 3 of the PDK, week 2 of the PDK, sorry, VGC week, if you discount that, and instead that's only one match, then it becomes 9 battles. And then if you discount all the battles that I've had on Showdown as part of the PDK, and before even that, it becomes 4 battles. And if you take out all the PDK matches, it becomes even less than that. It comes about 2, actually. But basically what I'm trying to say is I'm really, really, really inexperienced when it comes to battling, when it comes to working with others on community projects, anything like that. I am completely inexperienced with. I'm used to working on my own with things, and also people I know, and this was my first stab in the dark. This and the hard gold tag lock, which you can still see on Team Eclipse, which I'm also not very impressed with my own showing of that. But the fact is, both of those were my first showings of me working with people I'd barely even met, barely even worked with before, barely even knew before they'd even started. And to tell you the truth, it is essential for my channel in its future to work with new people I've never worked with before, to work with friends that I have worked with before, and to work with other people that I get the opportunities to work with. And I need to learn how to work with people no matter what, whether I've just met them or whether we've been friends for a few months, few years, or friends for life. I need to know how to work with people. I need to learn that. I've realised that over these past few weeks, and I'm going to try and make sure that over these next few weeks I learn that the hard way, because it's time for my big announcement. I've been mulling this over for the past couple of days, and it's time to say it. Effective as of week 12, I am leaving the PDK for good. I'm leaving. I'm not resigning for season 3. I am not coming. I'm not coming back. The Chester Chinchous will move on, and we will leave this the PDK in our dust. I'm not moving on to bigger and better things. I would love to keep battles on the channel. It's just because of the complications that we've come into with the PDK, I think it's better if I step aside. I don't want to step aside. I'm going to step aside anyway because I feel like it's the best thing to do. And I would prefer to finish off my matches from now onwards. So, for example, I'd like to do week 7 with Hidden. I'd like to do week 8. I'd like to go all the way up to week 12, and then stop, or possibly go see what happens if we got into the playoffs. But the fact is, I would still like to stop at the end of the season. I would not like to step out now and let someone else take my spot. I feel like it'd be better to just finish off this season and end it there. And hopefully you guys will understand, the organisers of the PDK and everyone else who's watched my videos will understand and will be okay with it, really. I wish everyone who's been a contributor to the PDK luck in their future endeavours. I wish them all well. I wish them all well for the rest of the PDK. If this is my last battle on the PDK, if this is my last battle, then just enjoy it for what it is. If I'm allowed to continue on to week 12, then again, just enjoy them for what they are. Hopefully one day I'll be able to work with these guys again. Probably not as part of the PDK, but as part of a future tag lock or something else on the channel, I would like to work with these guys again. And if I get that opportunity again, I will I will try and get them onto the channel again. So thank you very much for having me, Scarf Sylveon, Lucky Green number 9, and of course everyone else who has contributed and organised the PDK. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your league and part of this amazing thing that is the PDK. But with all that said, let's get on to today's battle between me, the coach of the Chester Chinchous, and of course Darude Leaf Storm, the coach of the Aberdeen Azelfs. And this battle was actually, during my live commentary, I felt like it was a bad battle, but the fact is, I've looked back at the footage and I liked it, to tell you the truth. I thought I built a very good team. I enjoyed what I brought to the table, and in the end, that's possibly all that matters in the end, really. I think it was a good match. So I may have made 1 or 2 mistakes that I shouldn't have made. It may have cost me the battle. I don't know personally, because of my, again, lack of experience in battling. I wouldn't be able to say whether running things like, as you'll see, I ran a Specs Thunderous Fearon form when I probably could have won a Scarf that Thunderous Fearon form, and it actually could have won me the match. I don't know personally if that is the case or not, because that is something that someone with more experience would be able to judge. That is not for me to judge. That is for me to learn, and eventually for me to judge and come back to these battles and realise where I've made the mistakes and learn and grow. And hopefully that's what I can do in the coming weeks of the PDK. But with all that said, let's get to the battle. What's the Chow Chinchows? JoesphGames here. Welcome back to another episode of PDK Battles. This week is week 6. Day 1s is the theme, and of course, our opponent today is Darude Leaf Storm, of the Aberdeen Azelfs. I am waiting for him to challenge me and get his mons ready for this battle because we've had a few problems with Jennings on his side, sadly. But hopefully we'll get on with this. So I will see you guys in the battle, hopefully. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Okay, I think we're ready, so let's do this. So he starts off with a Rotomo, Torkoal, Manaphy, his mascot, Azelf, a Tornadus, and a Tauros. Okay, so this is going to be rather interesting. I probably want to get those rocks up. That would probably be a good idea here, so I'm going to go into full cap. See what he'll do with that. And confirm. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so Darude is issuing the challenge. We've got full cap on the pitch. And he's starting off with Rotomo. Okay, so I want to go for those stealth rocks. That's what I want to do, start off with. I think I can live whatever he tries to throw out, so it'd be a good idea to throw out those rocks. Okay, so he's Will-O-Wisping me. That's okay, because I have Heal Bell. So, for now, I think your job is done. Yeah, I think your job is done for now. But who do I go into here? I don't really have a solution for Rotomo. I suppose maybe it might be time to bring out 4. He might want to set up his own rocks. But I don't know. I'm going to go into 4. I mean, for now, Miltank's job is done. I would like to bring Miltank back in later. There's the Volt switch that doesn't work because I've got Volt Absorb on this moveset. Let's go for that Hidden Power Ice. So I think he's trapped here. He can't... He'd have to literally switch out. So let's just see what he switches into. He's going to switch out. He switches into the Torkoal, which is not so great for me. He's going to take the Hidden Power Ice pretty well. Yeah, that did not do that much damage, but it did rather work nicely. He's got the leftovers. Okay, I can't stay in, but I'm choiced into Hidden Power Ice. So this is not a good idea for me to stay in here. I think Runner is my best situation here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Runner. Okay, put the pressure on him, Runner. He's going to rapid spin to get rid of those rocks. That's kind of annoying. I was kind of relying on the rocks. But, okay. Can I set up a Calm Mind? Or would he see that coming? Would he see that coming if I tried to set up a Calm Mind? I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to set up that Calm Mind. Okay, so he's coming into his Manaphy. I'm going to set up that Calm Mind. See what I can do here. Okay, my special attack is Rose. My special defense rose. I want to go for a Skull. What would Manaphy's ability be? It can't be Water Absorb. He can't have Water Absorb. That's not a thing that Manaphy can have. Honestly, I don't think Manaphy can learn Water Absorb. There's the Tail Glow. That's kind of scary. But Water Absorb is not a thing that Manaphy can learn. But it does nothing. Okay. Right. Can I set up another one? Can I set up another Calm Mind here? Oh, he's going for the Energy Ball. This is bad. Okay. Runner. Yeah, I can't leave you in on this. I can't leave you in on this. As much as I would love to leave you in right now, I cannot leave you in. There's a Pokemon that actually could bring in here, which would actually be really good to bring in here. And I think his name is Four. His name is Four. He's my Fundorus. Fundorus would be amazing to bring in here. Runner, your job is done for now. I do not want to lose you just yet. You'll be great later. Cannot allow this thing to set up any more than it's already done with a tail glow. Cannot allow this thing to set up any more. So scared of it. He's probably going to know I'm going to switch. He probably doesn't think I'm going to switch into Fundorus. But he might think I'm going to switch into Fundorus. I don't know for sure. I mean, it's hard to read someone else's mind. But I'm bringing in Fundorus here. He's going for the Energy Ball. He might be choiced. He might be choiced into Energy Ball. Oh no, he's got lefties, so no choice here. Alright, so I'm going to Volt Switch. That's probably my best option here. Volt Switch because it's going to hurt whoever he brings in. Okay. There's the Volt Switch. It doesn't do a lot of damage to Rotom-Mow, but it does do enough to help me out here. I don't know who I want to bring in. I think I might go into 108. If I can get off a Toxic or a Will-O-Wisp, it would be amazing. That's something I should try and do here. So I'm going to try and go for it. Toxic would be nice here. Yeah, I could see the fact that you were going to Will-O-Wisp me. That's totally fine, though, because I have Heal Bell. I don't know if you have Heal Bell. All I do know is you getting poisoned. I have Heal Bell on my Milk Tank. I do not mind bringing it in. I think it might be time to bring it in, though. I would... no, I can keep him in for another turn. I can see what he's going to do here. I'm going to Pursue. I'm going to see what he's going to do. He might decide to switch out. I want to see what he can do. And there's the Pursue. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does do some. Okay, so he's bringing in Tornadorus here. I can't do much to that. I can't do too much to the Tornadorus. I probably should switch. But do I want to set up the rocks again? I mean, I don't think I can, really. If anything, he's brought this in for a hidden power. But I don't know what he would have bought as a hidden power. Maybe hidden power ice? Wouldn't do a lot of damage because I'm Milk Tank's Fit Fat. I want to see what he's going to do. I'm going to see if I can beef him. 108, your job's done for the moment in time. I will be healing you up in a second. Don't worry. Bulk up. I do not like the fact you're bulking up. I do not like that one bit. But I want to make a bell chime. Oh, I really shouldn't have let him set up another bulk up. But the bell is chimed and we are going to get that burn away from us. Okay. So my burns have healed. Okay, I need to get off a body slam here. Knock off. Ooh, but I'm beefy. And of course, Rocky Helmet does do some damage to him, but the fact is he will remove it as well. Again, I can't stay in on 2 bulk ups. I really can't stay in. It didn't do a lot of damage. I will admit this right now. It didn't do a lot of damage, but I can't stay in on 2 bulk ups. He might be choiced up, because that might be a thing he might want to do here. He might want a choice. He might want to have the choice. So, with this in mind, you know what? Can I milk drink? Knockoff did so much damage though, because he's +2. So I can't milk drink. I cannot milk drink right now. I think Becky is my best situation here. I don't like the fact you've booked up 3 times. Can I Stone Edge? Acrobatics? Okay, you're not choiced. That was a crit. I don't even know if the crit mattered. I'm guessing not, because the fact is, he was booked up to the mat. He was booked up 3 times. Which means, in other words, I think we're done. I think I'm done here. I think this is GG, even though we've only had 1 mat. We know he's not choiced. Stop bulking up. I can't do a darn thing. The choice, I don't have any, like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm done. GG, this is it. I've let him set up on me. This is a 6-0. There's nothing I can do here. I've let this guy set up on me. I really have. Knockoff will kill everything now. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter who resists it. It's going to kill everything. I stay in. You knock off my choice band. I can't kill you. I can't kill you. I can't outspeed you either. And there's nothing that'll take it. There's nothing that'll take it. This is total GG. I've done it again. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot at battling. Rest? If you're holding a Chesto, I'm... Yeah, you're holding a Chesto. And I bet you outspeed. I bet you outspeed. Yep, you outspeed. It doesn't matter what I do now. It doesn't matter who I bring in, who I beef with. There's nothing I can do. But I have to finish out the match. There's really nothing I can do here. So, you know what? I probably won't even put this video up. Yeah, I probably won't even put this video up. So, GG to Darude Leaf Storm. My season's over. I let the tornado set up. There's nothing I can do. So, there you go. That was week 6 match of the PDK, the day 1 stream between me and Darude Leaf Storm. It was amazing. After looking back at it over the past few days and coming to reflect on it, it was actually not a bad match. I actually really enjoyed having the match. Yes, I may have made a few mistakes. I'm thinking possibly bringing a Specs Thundurus may have cost me instead of bringing a Scarfed Thundurus. Maybe a few other things cost me. I don't know personally. You guys can let me know in the comments section down below. I hope the PDK and the organisers like Scarf Sylveon, Lucky Green number 9, Bitaku Outcast and stuff like that are happy with me pulling out at the end of the season. I would really like to think that this is the start of the PDK and stuff like that was a dark spell in the times of JoesphGames, and I'd like to move on from that. I'd like to be able to say that I'm a bigger person than that. I'm grown, and I want to grow, and I want to be better. I want to just be a better person, and I'm really sorry for what I've done. And if I step aside at the end of the season, it'll seem better for you guys, because the fact is you won't have to go out and find someone. And we've already had, I don't want to break the fourth wall too much, but we've had a few scuffles with that already. So if it'd be better than not having to find another person to add on top of that. I mean, I don't want that. I want to finish off this season, then I want to leave, and then for season 3 they can find as many new people as they need. It's easier to find people during an off season than it is to find someone whilst the season is still taking place. That's what I personally believe. Next week we have got a match between Hidden Potential and me. Of course that means we are facing the Talented Crocodiles again, and this time out it's a little more interesting. Remember last time we played them in VGC? Well, this time we got a little smaller to go with this. We got to go Little Cup. And this is pre-evolution Mons. I've already thought of a good few ideas that I could do in order to make this match interesting. I'm not looking for a win. I'm not looking for a loss. I'm just looking to have fun. That's all I want these days. And that's all I need to do in order to enjoy these battles. Just have fun. And that's all I want to do. After all, it is just Pokemon. And that's what I needed to see it as. I've had that realization moment. So hopefully you guys will all enjoy that. Links to my opponents are down in the description below for both this week and both this week coming and last week. The Darude Leaf Storms and of course Hidden Potential's links are down in the description below. Thank you to Hidden Potential for genning my Mons for this week. Thank you to Tablemon for helping me build the sets for my team. Also thank you to Darude Leaf Storm for doing that last week as well. And if I need you again, thank you very much. You've been amazing help and support for the channel and for the Chester Chinchous. Without you, I don't know where I'd be with these battles. I probably would have had a few late ones, because the fact is I don't know too much about battling. I don't know more about sets. I know a few pieces about Mons, but not about sets. So with that in mind, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's helped the Chester Chinchous since the start of the PDK. But if you enjoyed this battle, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, and until next week, I'm JoesphGames, and I am out. See you again.